I, Julie of the Arts, attended VidCon US 2019, and it was the best experience of my entire life and totally worth flying across the country for. Now, while I was packing for this trip, I realized that I couldn't fit you guys all in my suitcase to bring with me, so instead, I decided to vlog it. I'm not the best vlogger, nor am I a vlogger at all, but it was super fun, and I was super excited the entire time. I got 4 hours of footage, which I edited in half an hour, and tried to add in little animated bits every 3 to 4 minutes. So without any further ado, I hope you enjoy the video. It's gonna be a long one. That's pretty cool. Keegan, what do you have to say right now?
Suffocate.
Are we certified vloggers?
Yes, hello! I'm certified vlogger Julie, and today we're at a place that I've seen, and you know where we are because you read the title. So we're here with Bailey.
What's up?
Who are you?
Who are you?
This is Swivel. This is Alcupacorn. Who are you? Oh my god, is it Alpacacorn? Oh, you're my favorite YouTuber. Can I get your autograph?
Hold on, I know how to make
I'll lash back on you. Who's that?
Oh my god. And that's Lumine. Whoa, look at this. We have like a convention center here. This is like really, my mind is boggled. This is Keegan. Keegan's really tall. He's like 10 feet. Alright,
Somewhere around
so I think we're gonna go do stuff now. Yee.
That's disgusting.
I would die.
Oh my god.
I'm in California and I can be
We're gonna go to Barbie, we're gonna do all that.
Oh my god, guys, it's the expo!
Wait, where are we going?
This vlog is gonna be such a pain. The first thing we did was go to the Haminations Q&A at the CrowdMade booth, our first of many visits to the CrowdMade booth. There were a lot of people there, so it was hard for me to get any good footage, but it was one of my favorite things that we did at VidCon. You guys are gonna meet Brody, or are we just gonna watch him from afar?
Let's go.
At first I didn't recognize him, but this is Iko.
Hi, Julie.
I'm Julie.
Hello! Hello, Swivel! I'm meeting everyone! This is overwhelming!
This is amazing. Hello.
Are you guys vlogging?
I am vlogging. Oh, you're Iko! I know who you are. Yeah, you're Iko.
Look, I made you fan art!
Thank you so much. This is amazing. And this is the point where I realized that I have absolutely no signature at all. After signing the fan art and meeting some more people, we ran into Andy. Andy had a cool drawing for me too, and after signing that also, we ran into someone who I didn't recognize at first, only to realize it was Penguin Animation.
Hey, who's that? Julie, oh my god.
Oh my god, I figured it out.
Oh, hi, I know him. I didn't recognize him.
You guys.
What's that? Penguin!
Oh, like, oh, hi. You're like, oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
So cool. I know, my gosh.
Hello,
Hi.
you're infamous Swoosh. I'm recording. Is that okay?
I saw you yesterday.
Oh.
It's been
You have?
Yeah, I think I saw
Oh, thank you.
That's so good!
Thank you. Here, I have fan art for you.
Oh my god! Thank you so much!
Thank you. It was super crowded, and since I just got there, I was so overwhelmed that at one point someone came up to me and recognized me, and I was so excited that in the entire hassle, I ended up dropping my camera and I almost broke it on the first day. Then we stood right in the front to watch the Q&A with Bryson, Swoosh, and Brody. It's Buzz! He's running! He's running!
Just like that, he disappeared. All right, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves real quick.
Hi, I'm Nathan, or infamous Swoosh. I'm the other brown-haired guy. Describe my content, very, very inactive. Don't ever post. Said more.
Hey, I'm Bryson. My YouTube channel is Haminations. 3 words to describe me, dumb animated videos.
I'm Brody from Brody Animates. I know, a very creative name. It took me a while to come up with that one. Best way to describe my content is infrequent and inconsistent.
We're all very proud of ourselves.
Obviously.
Everyone here's next video is gonna be, sorry I haven't posted in a while.
It was a super fun Q&A, and I'm so glad that I came to it. I recorded a little bit more of it, but I'm not going to show all my footage in this vlog because that's not what a vlog is. During the Q&A, I was standing in the front row next to Swivel with a huge smile on my face, and Swivel taps me on the shoulder and says, "Look behind you." So I turn around to see none other than Junkie Janker just standing 2 feet behind me. I turn back around and my literal reaction is, oh. That's all I had to say, oh. So I get out my fan art and turned around and talked to him. And let me just tell you, Junkie Janker was so much more awesome in person. I didn't even think that was possible.
And swoosh. You play for release on a U? Oh wow.
Hell yeah, boys. And Brody just exists in the background.
He's just there.
Brody, if you want, you can play my camera. That's pretty much it. Dude, yeah.
Play my camera.
You can send it if you want to.
I also.
Alright, so, swivel, this is swivel, that's a packet corn, slap him with the U, go. It's the lanyard. Hey, I'm gonna buy a lanyard. A packet corn is over here just being a celebrity.
Look at him being a snaztastic person.
Look how cool he is.
I made some art of you though.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so cool. Guys, I found Ender Kick. I'm gonna go walk up. Hello. I'm Julie. I have a drawing for you.
Thank you.
We found a wild Luke or something. Hello. I'm Julie. I have fan art for you.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, you can keep it.
Oh, that works too.
We ran into Expo.
Hey, yeah, I was trying to find you. What's your name on YouTube again?
Until we meet again, my friends. Hi, Cooper.
After Bryson, Swoosh, and Brody's Q&A, as well as meeting a whole bunch of fans and friends, Cooper, Andy, Expo, and I headed on over to the Jaden Animations fireside. I didn't get a whole lot of footage, but it sure was fun.
I think they should put that in Fortnite.
We ran into Jesus at VidCon.
You tapped for me one of my
Found me. You found.
Just Cooper ran onto a fountain and I forgot to record it.
Julie, I was starting like dominance over everyone.
Oh yeah, so guys, I haven't filled you guys in yet, but Swivel adopted a child who was like 1.5 feet taller than
I have
him.
no idea how this happened.
Everyone's
Yeah.
And that's my name, a child.
Yeah, Julie, are you vegan?
Julie, are you
vegan?
not a
Julie,
vegan?
are you vegan?
Wait, so are there fish in Canada?
Oh, no.
Wait, are there clouds in Canada?
Yeah, there are.
Are there trees in Canada?
Is
there grass?
All the beavers ate them.
Oh, okay, I see.
Canada was just like a.
We were trying to find Pokey, but we found this instead. Dance for us. Dance, monkey!
At this point, I'd acquired a live streaming camera from a booth on the creator level upstairs, and was attempting to vlog with the camera in my hand while streaming with another camera on my shoulder.
Yeah, I have like just the fan art that I drew. Oh, thank you so much. I love it. No problem. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Laddie, if you're watching this, and you're probably not, I'm super sorry and I did not mean to hit you in the face with the camera. Please forgive me. I have the Pivots fan art and we are going to go meet him in just a sec.
Good.
Yeah, I drew it with like Copics.
Everything that Julie makes is good.
No, you can keep it. Yeah, it's for you to keep.
I don't want to bend it.
Yeah.
I got nowhere to put it.
Yeah, it's okay. Just fold it. Hi. Hello. It's Amarichu.
Oh my god, wait, what?
Hi. I'm Julie. Hi. I have some fan art for you. I'm just gonna get it out of this little book.
Right?
Alright, here's my Amarichu fan art. Hello. I have some fan art for you.
This is so cute. Oh my god.
You can keep it.
I can keep it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Your videos are so funny. I watched the recent one with Danis and Harold like 3 times. You know, every once in a while I'll just start laughing in public because I think of like the Mustang, there's trouble. Like I was on the airplane and just started laughing because that came into my head. It was great.
One of my like favorite videos.
Yeah, there's trouble, Mustang.
And I'm really glad people like it so much.
Oh, it's so great. I really hope you make more things like that soon.
Yeah, keep it good.
Yeah, I love your videos.
Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright, I am vlogging now. I am vlogging while I am streaming. For anyone on my stream, we ran into Brushlight Invader. I accidentally bumped Laddie in the face with the camera, and we saw the pivots. So now I'm vlogging and streaming at the same time. I also have to read the chat, but we're at the Jaden Animations booth.
Can you not?
What?
Can you not?
Can I not what? I mean, I'm doing everything I can, quite literally.
Next, I found another one of the best people I met at VidCon, Jaden's mom.
Some Jaden Animations fan art. Hello. So, the pivots told me that I could drop off fan art here for Jaden.
Yeah, do you want to bring it over to your parents? They have a board up here.
Oh, they do? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Hello, I have some fan art for Jaden.
Oh my god.
I'm a big fan of hers.
Beautiful. Julie of the arts.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Very, very talented.
Thank you. Can you give it to her when you see her?
Yes, I'm going to put it on the corkboard.
Oh, thank you so much.
After that, we saw a booth willing to give a bunch of children guns, and we decided that we just had to go to war.
Fortnite T-poses! Yes!
Look at picture.
Oh!
I hate this.
How do we play? What are your afterthoughts of this?
Cooper's dead. We have to mourn later.
Cooper shot me in the face, so I spent the rest of the game trying to snipe him. I got shot too.
Who's this?
Now I can clickbait my video, shot in the face by alpaca corn.
We started out the day with just Bailey, Andy, and I, and we decided to check out this booth sponsored by Adobe that showed off the new features of the Adobe Creator Mover program. Now, we were supposed to dance, and Bailey and Andy did a fine job at dancing. However, I was more interested in seeing how the character moved in response to what I was doing. So my dancing looks more like I'm swimming in oxygen? After that, we met up with Swivel, Lumine, Keegan, and Mashapart and headed on over to the lemonade stand to fuel Andy's dying lemonade addiction. When we got there, we were pleasantly surprised to run into Penguin Animations, Infamous Swoosh, Toasted Noodle, Rob Tob, Junkie Janker, Brody Animates, and a couple more cool people. Then someone who worked at the lemonade booth came up to us and gave us all lemonade shots. It was a fun time. After getting a picture with Toasted Noodle and giving him my fan art, something super cool happened.
I was standing here. Wait, is this recording?
Julie, you just got recognized.
Yeah, I know.
Julie, how does this happen?
I was standing here watching Lumine stuff for him because he just won like some lemonade cornhole thing, whatever.
I want a shirt.
Yeah, he won a cool shirt. Anyway, so I was standing here watching his stuff when he went to go retrieve his prize, and this super nice kid walks up and we just took a picture. So thank you for recognizing me.
Then I realized that I forgot to give some of my friends the drawings I made for them. And what better time than the present?
Oh my god. Oh my god, is that the chosen one? I have fan art for you. Here's the fan art.
Oh my god.
I didn't know how else to give you.
No way.
Oh my god.
Is that Keegan? Ah!
This is Keegan.
Next time, Julie, this is A1.
Hey, Swivel.
Yes.
I have some fan art for a pretty cool person. Want to see?
Yeah, I do.
Hey! I love it.
This is beautiful.
You can keep it.
Yeah.
I don't want your autograph.
And then we ran into the legend himself.
Look, it is the apology video. Look how cool this is.
We just met the coolest kid at VidCon.
grandpa's funeral.
We just got to the arcade, but we can't go here because
They'll think we're following them.
Yeah,
We
they'll
have
think
to
we're
go.
following them. We went to the lemonade booth, they were at the lemonade booth. Went to the Barbie booth, they were at the Barbie booth, and now they're at the arcade.
We tried to go to a couple other booths, but for some reason, every booth that we went to, we ran into the same couple people, and we didn't want it to look like we were following them, so we went back to the CrowdMade booth, because the CrowdMade booth was by far the best booth at VidCon, and one of the things I will miss most about VidCon. Not even joking.
This is our 5th time in the CrowdMade booth. My wallet gets lighter every single time that we come here.
Every time that we went to the CrowdMade booth, there was a new surprise waiting for us. Whether it was someone to meet or someone to recognize us or even some more friends just to meet up with, there was always something in store that we were never expecting. And also super cool merch to buy.
I just met TJ Tunes a few minutes ago. He's over there. That's TJ Tunes. And I'm about to meet Ginger Pale, the one and only. We just got in the line to meet Ginger Pale, and we were the last people that they let in. Yes, I did.
We got there right in time, because if we had gotten there a minute later, then we would not have been able to meet Ginger Pale, and Andy wouldn't have been able to make a mistake. You'll see.
Hello. I have some fan art for you.
Whoa! Oh my god, this is so cute.
Oh, no, you can keep it.
I can keep it.
Yeah, you can keep it.
Thank you so much.
Gingerpale was super nice and one of the coolest people that I met on this trip. When Andy went up and talked to Gingerpale, Andy said something that would send us on a quest.
Andy over here just promised Gingerpale that he'd win him a hat.
Okay, now I need
Good,
to like...
good going, Andy. For Gingerpale!
For Gingerpale!
Andy promised that he'd win him a hat because Andy's stupid. We need to win Gingerpale a hat. This is our mission.
Come on.
No!
Andy originally won himself a hat by playing cornrow. However, when we went back to the lemonade booth, they were no longer doing cornrow. So we all took a shot at the claw machine, but unfortunately, not a single one of us managed to get a hat out of the claw machine. That day, I get a text from Andy informing me that he has acquired a hat for Gingerpale. With our quest completed, we took super cool 180 photos at the extra booth and grabbed lunch, then headed on over to the meetup with Swoosh, Bryson, Brody, Luke, and Aiden.
Alright guys, we're about to meet Bryson. I actually have 2 fan arts for him and a hand plush for him to sign. Hello!
Oh my gosh, you got the hand plush! That's awesome.
Oopsies.
You drew this? That's awesome.
Yeah, you could. I have 2 because I drew this one and I didn't like it, so I drew you another one.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much!
Bryson was one of the people who I was most excited to meet at VidCon, and he was even cooler in person.
I think that's one of like the best people I've met so far. Alright, I just went through and I saw Bryson and he was super cool, super nice. I got a picture with him and I got this cool poster and signed by Aiden. I think it was like pre-signed or something, I don't know. I was gonna get him to sign it, but then I decided that I don't need to because I already have pictures with all of them, which is better than a signature. But I got Bryson to sign my hand plush. I brought it all the way out here. It's so it's great. It's signed now. I love this. This is amazing. Also, I don't know if I showed it off, but earlier today at the CrowdMade booth, I got a cute little hand pin. Yeah, so I gave Bryson both of my fan arts. I actually drew him 2 because I wasn't satisfied with the first one, but I gave them both to him anyway. I didn't give him my business card, but that's all right. Alright, so there's concern of this event causing a fire hazard. I met Bryson, which is what I really wanted to do because luckily we got here early to eat lunch.
Their meetup ended up being super huge, and because I'd already met Swoosh and Brody multiple times, as well as meeting Luke and Aiden, and my friends had already met them all as well, we decided to leave to allow new people to come in. At this point, I had about half an hour until my career chat with Rebecca Parham, so Lumine Expo, myself, and some other people went walking through the expo hall and came across a line to meet Something Else YT. While in line, we spotted Rushlight Invader and Get Mads.
Hello, I have some fan art for you.
Oh my god, thank you so much. This is great.
You're welcome. You can keep it. Okay. Alright, about to meet Adam. Hello.
This is amazing.
I somehow didn't manage to get any more footage of the convention for that day, but a whole bunch of cool stuff happened. So in the style of Let Me Explain Studios, it's time for the Lightning Thunder Round! Speaking of Rebecca Parham, immediately after meeting Adam, I ran off on my own into my creator chat, and when it was finally time to go inside, I gave her my fan art, and the 5 of us sat down for the most enlightening experience of the entire trip. We talked for a long time about pretty much everything animation content related, and let me just say, Rebecca is a great teacher. The creator chat was super fun, and afterwards, I met up with Andy and Cooper, and we headed on over to the animation networking event. I didn't take any footage inside because it didn't feel like the proper place to record, but I spent most of the time exchanging business cards with people, and just generally walking around talking to people. I was getting recognized a whole bunch, and Cooper got like, I don't know, a jealous or something, so he went back and put on his alpaca corn shirt. Now we were both getting recognized. At this event, I met Sandy, and she was super cool. About 20 minutes later, we went back downstairs to the CrowdMade booth and were trying to make dinner plans when Sandy comes to interview Swivel, Ico, and I. And for what seemed to be plot convenience, Haminations walks by and agrees to be interviewed as well. As Sandy is setting up for the interview, Bryson looks at me and sees my shirt and goes, "Oh, you're the one who drew me all that fan art." In addition to the 2 fan arts I gave him at VidCon, I've also made him 2 different fan art videos. This part wasn't important to the story, it just made me happy, okay? The interview was really fun, and I decided to invite Sandy to dinner with us. It was great.
So Cooper, where are we going?
We're going to Fire and Ice to have dinner.
Julie.
It's pretty epic.
Pennies are hard to throw. I almost hit someone.
Yeah, you guys are trying to like throw a penny off like a balcony or something. Yeah, guys, we are going to Fire and Ice with like the whole game. We have Andy here, we have Cooper, Keegan, Bailey. We got Swivel. We got my little sister. We got my parents. We got Sandy. Everyone's here. It's gonna be super cool. I might vlog inside. I'm not sure because I'm a 10 out of 10 epic vlogger. All right, guys, we've arrived at dinner. It's super cool because we're here with everyone. Woo! Hi. Hello. We're here with everyone here at dinner. Look how cool this is. You got Ickle here too. I didn't mention him earlier.
After the most fun dinner of my life, we decided to go walk around the plaza. And when I say walk, I mean walk, run, jump, skip, roll on the floor, everything.
All right, go. Go. Go.
Go, go, go!
I forgot. I didn't hit record for Cooper. What are you guys doing? No, you're just like going like this. You're not even chest bumping.
We spent the next 2.5 hours running around, taking turns wearing Swivel's beanies, running up escalators, jumping over each other's heads, harassing a statue, and overall just having a great time. It was by far one of the best nights of my life, and a perfect way to end the best day of VidCon. Day 3 started out with 3 consecutive panels. I sprinted to VidCon to see that Ico and Sandy had reserved the best seats in the entire room for us to sit in. Right front row and center. We all squished into the seats to watch the panel.
This is supposed to be the best part of VidCon, right? Yeah! Shut up.
That panel was kinda cool, but we didn't leave when it was over, because the next panel immediately afterwards in the same location was the Pictionary panel with Jazza, Jaden, Something Else YT, Gingerpale, James, Illymation, and Domix, and that one was super fun. At this point here, we were all fully convinced that Gingerpale was drawing alpaca corn.
Equivalent of a three-pointer, like just before the bell.
Spoiler alert, he wasn't. Since we were right in the front, after the panel, Andy runs up to the stage and gets Gingerpale's attention, waving the hat and shirt right at him. Gingerpale's face lights up when he sees it, and he looks at Andy, then back at security who's trying to safely escort him off the stage, then back at Andy, kind of motioning as to take the hat, but then hesitates and looks back at security. Then, as security is taking him off the stage, in a frantic measure to give Andy some sort of clue of what he's trying to say, Gingerpale holds his hand up to his head and motions, "I'll call you," right as he leaves the stage. Andy and I stood there in utter confusion. Did Gingerpale just say he's going to call you? It was kind of hilarious. When that was done, we rushed over to the Twix stage and watched our 3rd panel that morning. We were gonna go to a 4th one after that, but by the time it was over, we were kinda sick of panels. So we headed on over to the Crowd-Made booth to pay our respects to the best place in VidCon.
Guys, we're about to meet Harold's story. I have some fan art for him. Right now he's talking to Andrew.
Have a great day, dude.
I have some fan art for you. Hello.
Oh my gosh, hi. What's your name?
My name.
It was super cool to meet Harold since he's another one of my favorite YouTubers. I have a lot of favorite YouTubers.
Hello. I have some fan art for you.
No problem, solved.
Thank you. Are you recording? Yeah, I am.
So cute. I love it so much.
Oh, thank you. Hello. I have some fan art for you. Oh, you can keep it.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Tabs was super chill. Like, she was so much nicer than I expected her to be, but it was fun to meet her too. Oh, and I also met Ditus. He was cool. Later that day, I decided it was time for lunch. And as we were walking to leave the expo hall, we passed by the James Charles booth and see none other than Gingerpale peacefully standing unbothered in the James Charles makeup brush line. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't want to know. But Andy gave him the hat.
Guys, we came back to the crowd-made booth because life is like a crowd-made booth. You never know what you're gonna get. But this time we got Jack's Films, except we didn't because the line is closed. I'm gonna miss the crowd-made booth. Like, I'm gonna miss all my friends and all, but the thing I'm probably gonna miss the most about VidCon is the crowd-made booth. We've come here like 9 times and spent 6 hours here.
After seeing that the line to meet Jack's Films was closed, we walked over slightly beyond the crowd-made booth, and it just so happened to run into every single young animator that was at VidCon. And we had a lot of fun.
What just happened? I was just standing there and
I'm a follower. Okay, let's bond.
Oh, shoot.
What just happened?
I see my brother always chooses Yoshi.
Rob top. This is going in the vlog.
One more take. Okay. One more. I don't know. Brody.
Ooh, deep dabbing.
The Twix prom is nothing on that.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Twix prom is just gonna be full of Fortnite games.
Is that Alpaca YouTube channel?
Wait, hold on. I'm not your Disney channel. We all had a
No, you're not escaping again.
Snapping a giant metal glove.
Oh yeah, that's got you. Oh my god, no, we're gonna die!
Also, who snaps with these fingers?
It makes it look like it. Look.
Yeah.
How does Stanley
It's so impossible to snap with a giant metal glove.
Are those
Disney's lying.
Have you tried?
gauntlet? Are they like stationary? Because if so, you can't move your fingers.
In order to actually use it, you just gotta
I can get rid of it, but I won't.
do it till everybody gets done.
Just got it.
Where did you even get that? Did you just
It
like?
was at Downtown Disney. I think it was like the last one they had.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, how much is this? $100? Yeah, seems like a good monetary decision.
How on earth are you gonna bring it on an airplane? Just like put it with your carry-on?
This is my personal item. No weapons, sir. I think you'll change your
Give me your time stone.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh my god. This is dangerous.
You better hope that the security guard has no idea what that is, or else you're screwed, mate.
No weapons on the airplane.
Bryce is having an aneurysm. Everyone look out.
That's the quantum realm.
Dude, I can just see Bryson just almost snapping and then just going like that.
Lumine, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think that Haminations is Thanos?
20.
20. That's a good answer right there, sir.
Then I got asked to sign some stuff. It was another one of my most fun memories at VidCon. Right afterwards, Andy wanted to meet Jack's Films, but the security lady told him that he couldn't. So he asked her where he can go to buy some merch, and she redirected us towards the line. We got in the line that she told us to go in, and it just so happened that that was the same line to meet Jack's Films. So we did end up meeting Jack's Films after all.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Can you sign this for my friend Sandy?
I would love to.
I got him to sign something for my friend. I talked to him for a minute. We took a picture, and then I was off to meet Aaron.
You too. Hello. Good. Here, next year, I think you should try to get Klondike and Sunday to be like the featured creators. You know they do like the donut thing this year with the birds and stuff.
No.
All right, so they had like animals be featured creators this year. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
You should totally try it. I think it'd be really cool if you got Klondike and Sunday to like
What
do
do we
that.
do when they're antisocial? And, like all of a sudden it's like this image that we've created of them is like shattered because it turns out that they're terrible and so garbage.
If they showed up, people would still cheer for them. So.
Like Sunday is like straight up the worst.
Oh.
The worst. She literally eats.
Oh no.
Aaron was super fun. She told me a funny story, but then she and Jack both had to go since they had been there for a while, so it was time for them to go.
I swear to
T-pose!
What are you guys doing?
We're summoning a demon. Just to like help out. Oh yeah! Whoa! Whoa! What's going on here? Oh no! What have we done?
Oh no, we summoned Fortnite dancers.
Oh no! Cooper, no!
I'm just here to go in. Go in.
No, I don't know any Fortnite dances. I would, trust me, but I don't. Alright. It's giving history. 3, 2, 1.
No, I can't.
And Cooper's leaving again. He's just abandoning us again. Cooper's like the 10th time. No. Bye, forever. Group hug.
Hold on, just text me. I'll be right back.
Andrew,
get in here. Quick, someone cry for the vlog.
I'm already crying. Do you see my eyes? I'm crying.
Oh no. Hi, Julie. I'll see you. See you next.
You're my best friend. Bye.
Absolutely.
You take my hat. I take this. Is so sad.
VidCon was amazing, and it was so much more than just a dream come true, but unfortunately, all great things have to come to an end, and after day 3, VidCon was over. Then Cooper and Andy decided to make a really dramatic exit, and in my memories of it, my brain made it like 25 times more dramatic than the actual footage, but it was sad, okay?
Bye.
Bye, Cooper. Bye.
And like that, he is gone. Bye.
Cooper into the abyss. Never
Bye.
Andrew.
Oh no.
Bye.
My final scan, guys. I think it scans. Thank you. Alright, and stepping off of VidCon for the very last time. And here I am outside of VidCon after over a year of wanting to come here, 7 months of anxious anticipation, 5 hours of flying, and my entire life of waiting.
It was 6 hours you'll meet weekly.
Shut up! I'm not talking to you. I don't care. I'm not talking to you. I'm so sad now. VidCon is over after just 3 days. It feels like it just got started, and already it's over. We're never going to be seeing these people again, and I could not be more sad.
And then the remainder of us walked to dinner, and it was a pretty good dinner, but I was sad the entire time since I knew our time was coming to an end. But hey, if it lasted forever, then it wouldn't have been so special.
Swivel, what's happening right now?
I'm crying.
Why are you crying, Swivel?
Because I'm gonna miss you guys.
Because you're gay.
Ah.
Even in our final moments, I'm still insulting you.
Yeah, because you're a doofus.
I'm crying on the outside, but I'm crying on the inside.
I'm so sad. I don't know if you can tell. Probably you can't because my eyes are already bloodshot. But I'm getting tears. This is so sad.
Dude, high five.
I smile when I'm sad, which is really awkward. You could ask Nintendo. Alright, bye Corey. See you sometime. See you somewhere. Someday.
Are you gonna walk?
No.
And off she goes. Alright guys, so we just left dinner. I have no voice left, like, at all, as you can hear. I lost my voice on the first day, and it's been gone ever since. We need like a funeral for my voice, rest in peace. But yeah, we just left Swivel, Corey, Keegan, Bailey, Kayla, Sandy, Lumine, Expo, Max, everyone. Earlier we left Cooper and Andy, which I already wanted to cry then, but you know, whatever. I was like, oh my god, this is so sad. But it's been great. It's been the best like experience ever. I've met so many cool people. I've met so many fans. I've met friends. I've met YouTubers. I've met just everyone. I never rate anything a 10. My favorite show, I'll give it a 9, but VidCon was a 10 out of 10, and I would do it again. Bye, Swivel! I'll see you someday! Mom, don't get hit by a car, please. Not today, or ever.
I can't wait until I experience something on the same caliber as this.
Yeah, I don't think anything else could ever like live up to how great this VidCon was. I don't even know. I'm probably gonna cut most of this out because I don't want to make my VidCon vlog too long, and I also don't want to end it on a depressing note. But cue the clip of Jack's films.
This has been another video by Julia of the Arts. Hit that bell and subscribe that subscribe button. Do it.